the group on Facebook. Can you see the screen properly? I want to make sure you guys are having a good experience so that when we start, we just go. All right. So what we are going to do is I'll take you through what is exactly digital marketing.
Yes.
And also, so the purpose of our class today is that we are going to be learning about digital marketing, what it is, and how we can be able to grow with digital marketing, how we can build our own online business through digital marketing. Yeah. So digital marketing is primarily a way of promoting products on the internet. But I want to say that myself, I have seen a lot of success and a lot of growth from digital marketing, right? I did not know what it was in the beginning. So if there was somebody who was starting from scratch, that was me. Didn't know what it was, no idea, nobody to mentor me, nobody to tell me how to get it from it. But today, I put up this workshop because I know that this workshop have an impact. They actually have a positive impact of promoting, a way of promoting now, I know that the on the internet, right? So, but that is exactly what digital marketing is. It's a way of earning money because at the end of the day, we need to understand that money is a tool of exchange. Money is actually a tool of exchange, right? So, money being a tool of exchange, what that means is that. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Karibu.
Wanafunzi hawajafika ama ndio hawa?
Karibu.
Asante.
So money is a tool of exchange.
Yes.
Digital marketing gives somebody a lot of things, and one of the things is you're able to earn. But you need to, it is understanding that money is a tool. You exchange money with something. And once you exchange it with something, that something is what you are calling a product. So let me explain what is a product in this case. Is it something tangible? What exactly is it? So what is a product? Right? Product can either be physical, that is something that can be seen. So physical. We also can say a product is digital. Right? Digital. This is unseen. Also, services they come under product. They are also called services. When services are offered, we also say those sorts of products. So in simple terms, is that when we say digital marketing is promoting products on the internet, the products you're promoting are either physical, digital, or services. Those are the ones that are offered. Now, there are two things to know. Where do I get those products and how do I promote them? Very important. So where do we acquire those digital products? Where do they come from? Right? Where to get these products? Where do they come from? That was a question I had when I was starting my digital business because I was a high school master in the beginning. I did not know anything to do with online space. Now I've never dealt with anything like a product. It was so new. Where am I going to get it myself? Where do I do it? Where am I going to get it? Leave alone where to get it. The next question was how to promote it on the internet. The big question was how to promote. How do I promote the product on the internet? Now, me, I never sold anything, even a pencil, on the internet. I never sold anything, never ever had I ever sold even whatever. So I did not know. It was a total confusion. How do I promote these products on the internet? Where am I going to get these products? So if I can help you to understand these two questions in detail, then I think I'll have been able to help you. So we'll start with the first question. When we say you're promoting products, which ones? Where do you get them? How do they look like? What must you know about them? So that when you go to promote, you know what you are actually promoting. Like I said, there are three categories of products. We have physical, we have digital, we have services. And they are all good. However, you want to pick one that has, when you are choosing a product, factors to consider when selecting the product to promote online. Factors to consider before you choose a product, but factors to consider before choosing a product. So before you choose a product, these are the factors that you should consider. Number one, when you're thinking about what kind of product do I promote, you promote a product with highest return. Highest return. Or in other words, the one that pays the most, in short, right? You choose a product that actually pays the most. The second factor to consider, right? These are now factors that we are considering. The second one that we need to consider before we start our digital business is that you also need to choose a product that is you can promote global, that you can be able to promote it globally, that you can reach a global market, international, the worldwide web. Which one can I promote everywhere? Then you also need to pick one. Number three, that this kind of product you're going to choose must be a product that takes less time, takes less of your time, right? So that one is also very important because if you choose a product that literally consumes all your time, so you end up having no personal time. If you are working, you don't have time to go to the job. If you don't have that personal time, again, you're going to miss a lot. So choose a product that takes little of your time, doesn't take much of your time. That is a good product to take. Then number four, you want to be able to choose a product that you can automate. Automate. What does it? It can sell on its own. Anybody, it can sell on its own without you being physically there. Those are now the factors that you consider and ask yourself now, which among these products has the highest return, right? Global market, takes less time, it can automate and it can sell on its own. Number five factor that you should consider when you're choosing a digital product is choose the one where the customer gets a lot of value. Very valuable to the customer. Because when someone buys that product, you want them to get as much value as possible, like as much benefit as possible. So think about the one I want them to get as much value as possible. Now, number six, I'm giving you these factors. Then I'm going to ask you a question: which among these digital products, which among these categories do you think are close or exactly can be able to fit in this category or these qualifications? Number six, which among them has got little cost to start? Little starting cost, or the capital to start that business does not require a lot of cost, but still it requires little cost to start, but they have the highest return. So you have to consider those. It's like little cost to start, maximum returns, right? Factors to consider. Yes, how are you guys? Thank you so much. Engage as much as possible online. Ask any question you have. We are literally in our physical class. And if you have any question or maybe my board is not clear, let me know. And I'm going to be here to help you. So for our online community who are here, we are in our physical class and we are here to learn. So you want to ask ourselves, which among them qualifies? All right, so let's look. Physical products. Does it have the highest return? Physical product?
It could be.
Yeah.
It could not be, but it will be cumbersome because it will require your physical presence.
Deliver, like you have to go through the process of delivery. No, it takes a lot of you. Okay? Can it sell on its own? Absolutely no. That delivery to the customer could be, depending again on what it is, right? Does it have little starting cost? Again, it depends. Right? Your business ready, you know. It may not be. So we disqualify physical. Another challenge with physical is the delivery cost, overhead cost, right? And the fact that you have to be present in it. The reason why today so many people are closing their businesses down, it's not because of anything else, it's because of the challenges that come with starting a physical business. The overhead costs are way much more than the profit you receive. So you end up getting into debt and debt and debt. You look back and you realize it's intermittent. I'm not gaining, I'm losing, right? So we disqualify that. Let's go to digital. Hi, digital products. Digital products are products that have we can say they contain information. We call them information, or we also call them e-learning. Okay, we also call them e-learning. So we call them digital products. They are e-learning in nature. Which one do they have highest return? Yeah, information products, do they have highest return? Absolutely yes, because I want to give you an example in school so that you can understand what is digital. If you have a child in school, there is a fee that you pay in school. It is called school fees. That is money. That what does it buy? Every money buys something. So when you pay school fees, what have you bought for your son or daughter?
Services.
Services. What actually have you bought? If you think about it clearly,
Knowledge.
you have actually bought them knowledge. You have bought them information.
Yeah.
It is what they will live with, isn't it? Information. So the main question we want to ask ourselves is, when we have bought this information, do they have the highest return on the provider of that information? Absolutely yes, right? Is it here? Or you can just check. Thank you.
Hello. Is this this? Yes, please.
Right? Do they have the highest return? Are you able to get the highest return when you are promoting information, when the product is adding information? Hello? Karibu. So when the product is information, if you think about a school system, the school sells information, right? It is the product. The product is that information. Even if you encourage any kind of education level, the kind of information you sell is information. So the question we want to ask ourselves, do they have the high return? They actually do. The problem is they may have a cost, right? But when now you are promoting e-learning, you have seen how colleges nowadays and universities, they are selling information through e-learning platforms. A student can do a master's. You can actually pursue a master's degree virtually, right? Without having to attend a specific place. If you think about the school, major cost they go through, like the overhead. Not much, isn't it? Does the school fees reduce when people are doing online? Let me take you back to 2020. The schools were happening, students were learning. Well, was the school fees less?
No. It was the same.
It was the same, isn't it? If you think about now, put yourself in the shoe of the school. Did they really have overhead cost? No, isn't it? So it means that whenever your product is information, you have the highest return. You get it? As a school now, you have the highest return because you're literally selling the same product to a large number of people.
Yes.
They are paying the school fees. So two things happen. You get the highest return in terms of money, and also the customer gets value. Can you imagine that? Having a product that gives you maximum, but the person who is receiving, they are also very happy about it. That is the best kind of business you can do. That is why we call it information business. Are you with me? So the best online business to do is business where the product is information. Information is the most demanded product. Have you gotten yourself? Has that clicked? So you have the highest return, and number two, you are promoting this information global. Now it's digital. Just like you can pursue a degree in a university in Canada. Is that true? And you will not get any less of information or any less of education than someone who is going to the school in person.
Just mwalimu. I have a friend whose daughter is at KU.
Yeah.
she's doing forensic science.
Yeah.
They're paying a school. They're paying one academic year. They're paying about 250,000.
Yeah.
Now the Kenya Pen University
Mhm.
offering the same
Yeah.
is charging 79,000 per academic year. You can look at the difference.
That is a massive difference.
Mm.
And Open University is doing it e-learning,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Just imagine that. So they are able to cut down the cost, still make a lot of money.
Yes.
Because how many students can they handle? If it is e-learning, how many? Unlimited. Unlimited. Literally, classes will never be free because online there is no capacity.
Mm.
Look at that.
Mm.
So whenever you are doing e-learning, and I'm giving you the school example.
Can I have a question?
Yeah.
Is e-learning time same as e-commerce?
No. Because e-commerce falls under physical product.
Oh.
Because e-commerce means you have got something tangible and
Your
physical.
marketing.
Yeah, in your marketing. Jumia is a perfect example of an e-commerce. Kilimall, Amazon, and even individuals, they have e-commerce stores. So e-commerce specifically falls under physical. But the digital e-learning means digital products are actually the product. Got it? Well. So who has the highest return? And which among them has the highest return? It is the digital, because the product gives you as much income as possible and you don't have to go through the cost of restocking. Do you know digital product you don't restock?
Mm.
Think about that. And let's say, for example, you have an e-commerce, and I'm using that as an example, you have to restock every time. Every time you run out of stock, you have to restock. It really feels like grinding because you have to add stock every now and then.
And
But the digital product is one time. And that one product, you are promoting it as many times as possible. Like the forensic course in the Open Learning University. One product, how many times can they offer that course? To how many students? Practically unlimited. They'll never run out of the course. They'll never have their classes full. And every student is actually paying school fees. The concept of highest return,
Tons.
I am happy that you got it. Then globally, how many students can that course get? From where?
Anyway.
Anywhere in the world. What about KU? Locally. Is that true?
Mm.
So you really look at it and you're like, wait a minute. These opportunities have been right there, but we have never seen them. So you will get a global market when you are promoting a digital product. Physical, you cannot reach a global market. There was a time, I think in 2024, I bought something from Jumia. It took me 4 weeks to receive it. 4 weeks to receive it. If it was digital, on the spot. Is that true? Because a digital product, you receive it right away. It comes to your email, you have the program, you have the information. If it is an ebook, if it's a program, if it is a whatever it is, you receive access on the spot. What about physical? You have to delay when you order something online. See, there is a time that you wait, right? You have to wait. You wait for some time. So the delay comes when it is physical, but if it is digital, it is instant, and that is why the space of digital products is growing and growing very well. I'll give you some statistics here that are going to show you in a minute. Takes less of your time. You yourself does not require you to be there because it takes less of your time. You see, most of the time comes in restocking. Most of the time is taken when you have to be physically there. Most of the time is taken when you have to do delivery. That is where most of the times happen, isn't it? I had a lady who was promoting items on the internet, and she was telling me she's promoting 1 hour and 20 hours she's just delivering. So it takes a lot of her time, and she was sick and tired of that. She wanted something that she doesn't have to leave the house. Automating. A digital product can automate on its own. It can sell on its own. Does not require you to be there. Very valuable to the customer. It is true. We have seen that there is a lot of value. Someone gets a lot in return. Little starting cost, absolutely. To set it up, little cost. Returns, max. How much does it cost? Open Learning to provide their cost. The cost is minimal, the returns are maximum. That is the best kind of business that you can start. If we look at services, because now we are comparing those factors against this product, services are products, isn't it?
Mm.
Service offered is a product. Do services have highest return? If you think about it, a service is connected to the provider. Is that true?
Mm.
Meaning that the results you can make from services depends on how efficient is the provider. If they are very good, then they can charge more. If they are not good in the starting level, then they can charge less, right? So there is no fixed cost on the services when they are provided. If we look at the global market, can you be able to provide services globally? Tell me yes or no.
Services.
Can you provide services only
Yes.
globally?
Yes.
Tell me
Yes.
how. Tell give me an example.
You are
Yes.
giving us mentorship.
Mentorship. Yeah, I'm literally I'm live streaming right now. Hmm? So I'm teaching here. The other one is another example. There's so many services you can offer online, isn't it? So come on, offering, come on, you can reach a global market. It is true. I have got members training from all over the world. Taking time. Does it take less time?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Service.
It depends, right? But services they take time.
Yeah, they take.
They actually take time because you have to actually provide that. Is that true? You have to actually provide it. So meaning that for the time I'll be here, I have to be here. Let's say, for example, this physical workshop, I'm providing a service. Is that true? Can I automate this? Can I say, is there any way I can automate and it runs without me? Can I have a physical workshop without myself?
No.
Exactly. So it really doesn't take less time. It requires the provider to be there. If you're a hairdresser, you have to be actually be there, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you are a driver, you have to be there. You have to be there. So it doesn't really take less time. It actually, because the service and the provider are one and the same thing. That is why I quit my teaching job. Because I realized I am only earning when I'm actively teaching.
And
If
you're only one.
and I'm only one. So when the moment I step out,
Nothing is happening.
exactly, my services comes to an end, right? Until when I come back again. But digital products, even when I'm here teaching you, my systems are running, right? They are working. They are already on the, I don't have to be there. That is what we call true time freedom, that you can separate yourself and have a business that you're working and earning from it. Very valuable to the customer.
Now, may I ask?
Yes.
As we are selling programs, aren't we?
Yes, we are selling programs. Our product is the program, the e-learning program. That program is digital, hosted on your website. Okay?
So when I'm explaining, I should mention that.
Yes. If someone asks what exactly.
Actually, that is the content I want to make yesterday.
Yeah.
Because someone asked me, Ruth, and what is this that you sell? And then I asked him, what do you think I sell from the video that you saw? I think you sell accessories and computers and all these matters. And then I was like, no, I don't sell those ones. Now that the framing video.
Programs. That is program. Yeah. I got to that stage when I was starting. I had loved it. Yes. I loved it with all my heart. So one day somebody asked me exactly, have you buying? Just like exactly what is it? I lack the one. I know what it is, but I just lack one word to put
When you
it.
say you're buying knowledge,
You're buying knowledge, right? So the best way
buying
to put
knowledge, you're buying information.
yeah, you can put it like you're buying information that teaches you how to make money. It is packaged as a program. Now that gets into the mind, right? Yeah, because what exactly is digital product? And the fact that we have been so accustomed to physical things, whenever you say product, the mind goes back to physical, right?
Okay, can I say, for example, before the M-Pesa came,
Yeah.
we used to only transact cash.
Mhm.
Then when the M-Pesa came,
Yeah,
it changed everything.
yeah,
It made work more easier and efficient.
yeah,
So it brings less time management and everything.
yeah,
And also it was security of money.
sure.
Because you could not just work with money and everything.
Yeah.
So M-Pesa is also a digital platform.
It exactly is a digital product, right? Transactions can happen globally. without you having to carry around cash. As a matter of fact, do you realize that cash is dying?
The best example to tell.
That's the best example to
Yeah,
give.
to
The
give.
Pesa
Yeah.
versus cash, isn't it?
Mm.
How rarely do you have cash with you? You literally don't have cash, isn't it? Because M-Pesa brings security. M-Pesa is less. If you have to do a transaction, you can do it from anywhere. But when it was physical, you had to personally walk to the bank and walk with it. You're not safe. And all those things. But actually do a transaction online, there is way more security. And even you yourself, you're like, it's much more better this way. That's a very perfect example. Thank you for that. It's a very good way to put across what a digital product is. All right? Those kind of services offered online, programs offered online. There are so many examples of digital products. But now when you look at it, it's a very perfect analogy to give so that if somebody asks you, what exactly do we buy and sell in digital marketing? Then you can give, I want to give an example with M-Pesa, mobile banking versus cash transaction. You look at the advantages of both, and now you have the idea of what digital means. All right? But the right way to put it for our specific case, a program. We sell a program. We buy and sell a program. It is a digital program that you acquire information, and that same program you can sell it, make money from it. When you put it like that, and someone sees, I normally put it this way. So our program, this is our program, for example. This is a program, it has two sides. All right, this program has two sides. The number one side of the program is that that program is going to allow you to learn knowledge. It allows you to learn the knowledge and the skills. And that same program, it will allow you to earn. So this is where you learn profitable. On one side, it has two benefits, like two benefits. In the fact, when you come in this program, you're going to know things that you couldn't know anywhere else. The digital knowledge taught in this program, I had one of the members who came to the physical workshop. It was a young lady. She was pursuing digital marketing in the university. And after one day of spending class here and actually joining the program and going the way, she came back and said, her mom is the one who had enrolled. And the mom came with the daughter. And she told the daughter, come to our digital marketing class, you see what we are doing. She had already pursued like 2 years already in the digital marketing college, because now colleges are offering digital marketing. She came here, she checked the program, and she was like, what I have learned in 2 years is nothing close to what I've learned here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is way more, it's more practical. Yeah, it is more better by far. In college, the kind of things they are teaching, I don't think it is what I'm getting here. And she told me, I'm sure by the end of when I finish, she actually stopped. She did not finish. And she's now doing digital marketing. She said, I'm not going to continue. She told me, if I continue with that and I finish, I'll be just about 9 to 5. I'll be employed. This is that kind of knowledge. But what you are teaching here in this program is I can learn as I am earning. In the college, can you learn when you're earning? No. You're not taught self-independent skills. You're taught skills that you can only depend on somebody to employ you. Just like teaching. Yes, I went to the knowledge. I acquired the training. I became very smart, but I cannot use that knowledge on my own. I have to go to the government and get a TSC letter and beg them to give me a job. I'm not free.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. They call education the key of success. It is the key of success, but it's not door. So you're being given the key, but there is nowhere to unlock it. So you are left stuck, right? But this program, you are listening to a video with this gentleman. That guy who was speaking there, he was homeless 2 years ago. Homeless 2 years ago. Today, do you know how much money he has spent from that program? $600,000. I want you to look at that. 2 years ago, somebody was homeless. Today, he has made $600,000. I want you to imagine that in 2 years, there's someone who joined college to pursue digital marketing. Even now, they have not finished and they are broke and they're still paying school fees. Can you imagine that, right? When I saw this, I was like, I have worked so hard. That's kind of $1 million shillings to get my degree as a high school math teacher. fact, by 4 years, I was so broke. Not even 4 years. Another 4 years, I was still very broke. And let me tell you, people stay in that rat race for years and years and years. I think 40 years, 50 years, 60, they retire. No benefit. Join this digital marketing program. Personally, myself, I joined this program. I was so motivated. I was like, yeah, this is absolutely awesome. My first month of doing this digital marketing, showing up every day, just like you guys are doing, I made $2,700. You know, when you make money in dollars in Kenya, my friend, you're not ordinary. It's a difference, and I love it because this program, the price is indoor, and that's a good thing.
And mind you, people still are not, it's not clicking.
It will click when it's too late.
I was trying to explain to my colleague yesterday, still it's not clicking.
Yeah.
It's not clicking.
We call it God's time. I have teacher colleagues who are still in that same mess. They are still there. And people we were close friends. I'm not talking about people who were close people, colleagues, and they couldn't understand. Me, I normally say, when you understand this, you are blessed. It's like
favor, yeah.
It's like when you, it's nothing difficult, but to really get it, it's not difficult, but come on.
You know, I was listening to someone, I can't remember his name. He comes from West Africa. He was telling us that we were told that education, you know, is the key, just as you said, but with some string attached. Like we send so many students abroad, then they come back speaking a lot of English, but they cannot do anything. And if we just look at Kenya, the products that we are using in this country, they come from India and China. So why can't we think of getting to know what is happening in India and China? How is the education system? What are they learning? How are they growing?
Yeah.
You know, instead of just sending people, you know, prestige, I'm going to Harvard, you know, but at the end of the day, what value does you add to the family? You know, the basic is to make life better for all of us to improve. Now, why can't we just get to know what are the Indians doing? How is the education system? At the end of the day, almost everything you go to any shop, we just find maybe products either from India or China. So why can't we get to know what are these people doing, such that we can start now doing those things from here instead of importing from them?
You are right. You are right. You're actually right. And you see, these are the things. They put it in such a way that okay, they make sure that what we go through, there's no way we can never see. Their systems are taking from us. Because you are who you are because of what you know. It is education and information that makes you better or worse. The biggest value you can add in your life is educating yourself. By the end of today, you are going to live there, though, your life being better. Because education is there. This is the knowledge, that information. And just like you are saying, I was doing, for example, right now in the AI era. Do you know where AI is being manufactured? Robotics. They are being made by ordinary people in China. Ordinary people. They have labs. The way we have labs, what I don't know what we are good at. We might be good at almost nothing. But AI is being manufactured in China. Every day they're working on producing AI. Not sophisticated people, an ordinary mom like you. They have a small lab in their house and they are literally building this AI because they know AI is the future. What kind of education and knowledge and exposure do they have that they know how to come up with AI? But us, we are so scared. I was showing a video on Thursday night. I went to a restaurant here in Croatia.
And I served you with the robot.
And I was served with a robot, not a human.
We went to Rivers.
Can you imagine? Yeah. And it literally put food and they come and bring to your table. Just imagine that. So AI is truly going to be taking a lot of jobs. It is true. All jobs, I'm talking about all of them, will be affected by AI.
Even abroad, you don't need to sweep the house. I just take the remote, there is something that is passing to the US.
Yeah. Literally everything.
Yeah.
Drivers,
It's
you see,
everywhere.
yeah, drivers is the highest, is the job that has the highest people. Like the one job that has employed so many people in the world is drivers. 5 years.
Not five, it's happening already.
It's already happening.
You have a car, just have a remote. Tayari inaweka, na iangalia inaenda kwa barabara. It's happening already.
It's already happening.
People don't need drivers anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, Tesla, right?
So I was telling you, like in Tesla, the same way. In 5 years, it will now be everywhere, isn't it? Unaorder Uber, unakuja hapo haina driver, wewe unaingia, it takes you to your destination. The question is this: they are predicting that we will have the highest rate of unemployment, like the highest rate of unemployment in the next 5 years. Can you just imagine?
Why? Because of lack of information.
Yeah. Poa sana. Wacha tu niko katikati ya workshop, I'll call you back. Okay. So because of lack of knowledge and lack of information, that is why I take serious care to teach my people about AI. If you know about it, so in that was the guy I was telling you about. So what you realize is that this knowledge of AI, lack of knowing, is more expensive than the cost you pay to know. Lack of knowledge is very expensive. So not knowing about how you can use AI to promote for your digital products. Because whether there is AI or not, the people banking, 2025, Equity Bank Limited, Kenya Bank, they fired 2,000 employees. With no intention to replace. And they're not firing them because they are performing badly.
No, because they have gained the how
They're replacing.
Automate.
They're replacing. And they're replacing them with AI. Such that one person can do the job of 30 people. Because they have the knowledge of AI, one person can actually be able to handle that. Can you just imagine how wild that is? Right? So how is it possible that one individual can handle the job of many people? Because they know how to use AI. When I went to that, yes,
For example, I can summarize, like 10 years ago, maybe in Africa, in those the first world nations, you could be in a company, you could employ a receptionist, a secretary, and
Admin.
messenger and admin. That job is done by one person now. Because somebody is informed, tools to use, manage, and efficiency. So today, one person is a messenger, is a receptionist, customer care, and the secretary. One person can do that within a short period of time.
and faster. You need to know these things. Otherwise, they are going to catch us and prepare. I can't imagine how the world is going to look like in 2030. It will be totally different now. Now, it's already different right now. We can feel the change,
You can feel the change.
right? But like you said, people are adamant. Change is not comfortable. So people are still stuck in the employment sector. You have seen how the reactions when this president called Trump withdrew the funding.
Yeah.
Did you see how it affected so many people? And there are still so many people stuck there, hoping that he's going to change his mind. He's not changing his mind. Please, I'm telling people, wake up. They are not changing your mind. They are done. They are not funding anymore.
It's, I think Mungu anaweza kufungua mtu macho. Naona.
Yeah. And change is not comfortable, but you find that so many people are really struggling, stuck there. It is true, change is not comfortable, but once you change, you'll be proud of yourself. Right?
And at least have an open mind to adapt to change.
Yeah, have an open mind, be willing to
Be
learn.
adapting.
Yeah, be curious to even learn how it is being done.
Always on your heels.
The good thing is that the demand will continue growing. You see the demand for this knowledge, AI. I'm so excited. I've literally built a school on AI and digital marketing. I'm so excited because I know the demand is just okay. It's going to come. So coming to a point where people will be like, please teach me, I beg, show me that thing you have been doing.
That time it will be very costly.
Exactly.
And you will also be very costly.
Okay? And there's no problem with it comes. Let's go high. You saw it in 19 water with soap costing a lot of money. Ordinary water with soap was costing a bottle of soap, sanitizer There's nothing special. It is true. There was nothing special about it. How much was it costing? How much was it costing this free oxygen you're breathing every day?
Expensive.
Millions of money. So when demand comes, I want you to be prepared because that is when you shoot upwards. And the demand for that time will be demand for information. Nothing else. Demand for information. Nothing physical. Digital marketing and it will be the most demanded. Now, the demand is very high. Let me show you from 2019. Numbers never lie. In 2019, can I give you something?
Yes.
In 2019, okay, the industry of digital marketing was $950 million per year. That was 2019. Or 6 years ago. That was the size of the economy. $950 million per year. And 2022, the space went to $1 billion in a day. $1 billion in a day economy. That was in 2022. And if we look at 2024, the space was at $3 billion in a day. I want you guys to notice this. From a year to how much was being made in a day. This was less. This is $1 billion per day in 2022. This is a global economy. Right now, we are in 2026. Do you know what is the size of digital marketing? Selling information, the business of selling programs. Right now, we are talking about $6 billion per day. This is according to Forbes magazine. They predict and they say two things. Number one, we have never seen an economy growing at this rate. This is the fastest growing economy. I want to be part of this already, and I'm so proud of those who are already in. Because this is, you might be in your baby steps, but you will not be there forever. You will grow, and as you grow, the economy is growing, my friend, you're going to do as much as possible. I'm so happy that I am here. I was so happy that I stopped teaching job. I wish I knew it in 2019. Couldn't have become. I wouldn't by all means. But maybe if somebody told me I would be the other man, I'd be like, I'm not getting other thing, I don't want to join. Right? 2030, the economy of digital marketing will be $15.7 trillion. $15.7 trillion. You and me, God willing, we are going to be alive in 2030. The question is this: how are you going to be? Are you going to be the same in 2026 as you will be in 2030, or will you be different? This is how legacies are built. Legacies are built by people who see smart opportunities and they jump in on them before it is too late. Even in 2030, it will not stop there. I promise you it will continue growing. But the rate at which it will grow in between now and then will be way much faster. You know, when the curve is sharp like this is the time that it's growing. And I can tell you, I'm telling you, you are listening. This gentleman has made 600,000 in 2 years. One human being. Mutomumo. $600,000 in how many years? 2 years. Someone who was homeless. He joined digital marketing by accident because there was nothing else remaining. Just to try. He joined at the $300 level. He just couldn't believe it. Like, you don't need special skills. You don't need to be anything. As long as you see the opportunity, understand it, go on with it, that is when everything is going to change. So that means the demand is going to grow and it will be very expensive. Right? It will be very expensive. When I was training, because not many will say yes, there will be a few people. Then those who have heard about it, they will come back and they will regret. They'll be like, I wish I did it. I wish I took that step. I wish I made that decision. I wish I did. And those wishes, of course, they'll be like, let me do it now. Maybe I'm not doing it. And they'll be coming to you and telling you about it. Please show me how to do it. Right? And that is how you're able to grow. So, Where do you get these products? Now we have already compared. Where do you get it? Do you go and create yourself? Where do they come from? So I want us to talk about where to get digital products. Where to get the digital products. So where do you get them? I want to teach you something called master resellerite. So master resellerite is very interesting. Now, when you hear about digital product, we have settled that what we want to do is we want to promote digital product. We want to promote programs. We want to promote information. We want to promote this digital knowledge. The question we want to ask ourselves is that where are we going to get it? There are two ways. Either you create it yourself, okay? And I show people how to create one for yourself. However, when you are to create, for example, let's say you are to create one of those programs yourself, do you realize how much time it will take? The effort? Yes, you can do it. I'm not saying you can't. In the long run, you need to be variable. You need to have the same quality or even better. So instead of creating one yourself, you know about master resell rights. You know master resell rights means?
May I ask you a question before you continue? Sorry for distraction. Yourschool.com
Yes.
is a product that you have created.
Yes.
Only that.
Oh, now you're okay. Now I've answered. Yeah, I have created a school community. A school is basically after being in the online space, I realized how best can I serve somebody to make sure that we maintain a long-term relationship. Not just visiting the website or coming to the physical workshop and that is it. How best can I be able to do that? So I created a school, but in this case, it is digital. So when you go to your book, let me use your book for example. When you go here, you see that I have put the link to join my school community. Are you a member of this? Are you a member of this? Who is a member of the school? Are you? Are you? All right. Are you a member of the school? Please, you can. School.com/Samgesheha is a community, right? It has everything that someone needs. It has got a classroom. It has got calendar for events. It has a place where people can discuss. Yeah, Facebook cannot provide that. Facebook is a platform. It can't provide it. So I discovered how I can create a community on my own. And that is where school community came from.
Now it's the product that you can create.
Yes, you can. It's a product that you can be able to create. Now, school is more like Facebook, but it is not a social media. I did come up with school originally. I went and created my community there. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? So I put my school inside there. It's my platform. So I drive visitors and people to see my school, and they stick. Today we are almost hitting students. It has no capacity. It can't be full. That school community can never be full. Is that true? Is that not a gift? Yeah, it can never be full. I can never say that the classroom is full. It can never be full. So we can have millions and millions of students around. And from that community, I'm targeting to help members of the community to at least make $1,000 on the internet. Imagine my goal, if I can teach that how to make $1,000. $1,000, I'll be like, yeah, I'm happy. So that is why I put a lot of effort in nurturing, teaching, implementing everything so that somebody can make $1,000. Every member of the school, if they can make on their own from the knowledge I teach them, I'll be like, I did it. That is my goal. Anyway, thank you for bringing that up. So, and one of the ways I do to help members of the community make $1,000 at least is using master research. So what is master research? I show how you can acquire ready-made digital products. You acquire ready-made products. And earn 100% profit. That is how I do it. is the simplest, most beginner way. If I wanted my own sister to start making money out of it, this is the one I would tell them. Right? If my own mom today told me, son, show me what you're doing, how to do it. This is exactly what I would be able to do. Nico workshop? Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ngoja kidogo. Si sahi lakini. Not now. Okay. Just a minute basi. Ngoja kidogo. Niko kwa workshop. Okay. Okay. 15 minutes. So, if I wanted to say, if my own mom told me, show me how to make money online. In the most beginner, me, I've never touched a computer. I don't know how to do online. I'll tell them about Master Rights. Because Master Rights is beginner friendly, number one. Master Rights is beginner friendly, right? Master Rights, you don't need technical skills. Most of the things are done for you. Most of work is done for you. So most of the work is done for you. Master Rights, make more money. Master Rights, no technical skills needed. So you don't need to have any technical skills. Master Rights, you can have multiple income streams. Right? Master Rights, you learn as you learn. So good thing. That is why I will invite somebody to do with Master Rights. This was something very cool. And then you tell me whether you have understood what is Master Rights. Master Rights you have said before. Do you know you have done Master Rights before? But you didn't know it was it.
There is something and
I'll give you an example in your phone. Have you ever sold your phone before? Or not just a phone, anything that you want. Something that was yours and you sold it. Right? Are you the one who created that? Let's say, for example, your phone. If you decided to sell your phone, are you the one who originally created that phone? No. What did you do? The fact that you purchased that phone on day one made you the owner. But really, are you? No, you acquired it. So if you choose to resell it, you will keep 100% profit. You will keep all the money. You'll actually be able to keep all the income. That is the concept of master resell rights. That is the concept. That's exactly what the concept is all about. Got it? So it is beginner friendly because you don't have to do the creation. Most of the work is done for you. You make more money. Also, is there right? No monthly payments. There is no monthly payments. You're doing with that. And on top of that, you also come here and you realize Master Rights is one of. It's one of you purchase the product one time. With Master Rights, no restocking. So you don't need to add stock. No restocking for your digital products. Can you imagine that? So you're not going to be restocking. With Master Rights, you are able to reach a global markets. Because these digital products, you're promoting them all over the world. So you are reaching a global market. You are reaching everybody out there in the world. Those are the good things about promoting with master results. Right? So talking, have we talked about? Yeah, now restocking. So you never run out of stock. To give you an example, Open University. They offer that one course, they'll never run out of stock. Because it is information and it is digital. They have the maximum opportunity. They can really get customers from everywhere in the world for like as even Iraq wants to say the maximum it can go. And that is the beauty. So now you can become like them. But in this case, you're promoting programs that people already want. People love buying knowledge that gives them value. And because that is why the demand for digital marketing is growing. What kind of products are making this economy to grow? E-learning programs. Right? I think school, literally, in a few years to come, school system will actually become no longer relevant. You see the way we went to school, every day going to school. I think that thing is going to disappear. By 2030, there will be no need for going to school. Nowadays, you have seen people they are doing homeschooling, isn't it? And if there is any learning in school, they are learning virtually. So schools are becoming more and more irrelevant because e-learning is taking off. However, you can enroll your son or your daughter to a school in a totally different country. And they are going through learning, and learning is different. Now, is that a bad thing or a good thing? It's a very good thing. We are just adamant to go through that change, but it's literally going to happen. And it's nothing, we cannot stop things when happening. When technology is coming, when digital is coming, we can't stop it. So how will you now, you as an individual, start your own business? How are you going to build and actually benefit from this massive economy? You will become master, resell, rights. In a context, I will still go back to that concept of open university. It is like open university giving you the permission. Every student who is going to join open university for maybe the course of cybersecurity, every student you keep all the money because they're not. So you keep 100%. That is the concept of mastery. And since they can never be full, so you really have a long way. You can keep promoting it and promoting it as many times as possible. That is what we call master resale. Now, we have a program that comes with master resale. I've never seen any other. So as we speak, this is the only one I know that comes with master resale. And this program is formed by a company. The company name is called Digital. The company is called Digital Growth Community. The company is called Digital Growth Community. And what they do is that they come up with, they have got 5 programs. 5 programs. And those 5 programs, like I said, they have the element of learning as you earn. Learning as you earn. So they come up with 5 programs. These programs, they have a small program called Launchpad program. Launchpad program. The second program is called Passive Daily Pay program. We have another program called Digital Mastery program. Digital Mastery program. We have another program called Legacy Builders program. They also have legacy products. Yes, the program is product, but remember that the person who is going to hear this information, if you say product, you will confuse someone. Is that okay? When you say product, you will confuse. So the right word to use is what? Program. Because when you say product, someone gets confused. Instead of saying product, say some kind of wording. Realize that. So you will notice those changes. So use the right word as program. So the e-learning program, there are actually 5. So I want to go ahead and share with you what are the differences of this program. What makes this one to be Launchpad, and this is passive, digital mastery, legacy class, and legacy bundle. So 5 programs. Those programs, they all have learn as you earn, but at different capacity. They are not equal. In short, they are not. Just like when you go to a college, there is degree. We start at what? Certificate. Then there is diploma. Then there is degree. There is master's, PhD. It could be the same line of knowledge. Maybe it is doctor. Maybe it is nursing. Maybe it is teaching. Same line of knowledge, but different levels. So that is the right approach we are going to approach this. So what's the difference of the first program? It's called the Launchpad program. So Launchpad program is the first program, is the smallest among them all. It's called the Launchpad program. Alright, so let's look at the differences. Number 1, Launchpad program. We start with the learning. So Launchpad program, you have access to 44 modules of Launchpad program. So this is the aspect of learning. You require 19 hours to complete. That is the learning part of it. And by modules, I'm referring to step-by-step video lessons. Easy to follow, easy to go through, step-by-step video lessons that you can easily go through. Hi, the Launchpad program, you resell the program at $100. So we say you have one income stream. The program comes with a ready-made website. All right. You'll acquire. So it comes with a ready-made website. Then you're going to acquire mentorship and support, and then you will join a private mentorship. No, not that. Not private mentorship, private community. You join a private community. We call it the Launchpad program. Right? For someone to join the Launchpad program, what do they require? That program, if you want now to join the Launchpad program, required at this program, the program itself is $100. So the Launchpad program itself is $100. Then it has other subsidiaries or other smaller fees on it. For example, we have admin fee. And maybe you might be asking, this is a question I was actually expecting. If you are to earn 100%, how does the original company, the Digital Growth Community, make money? How do they benefit? They add admin fee. That admin fee, since this program is an e-learning program, it requires to be checked and revised, and right? So they ensure that they are doing that on the back end. But you are only supposed to promote it, learn and promote it as much as possible. The work of revising it and checking how it is doing, let them do that. So that is why we have admin fee of the program, which is $39. Then we have name of website, which is domain. Domain is $42. Domain is practically your website fee. The www.samgisheha.com. So to register a .com, Just like in eCitizen, when you have to register a business name in eCitizen, there is a fee you pay that goes to registering that name, registering a business name. So the www, we call it a domain. And since you have a ready-made website, that website must have a name. A name. That name is the one we call it. Then, like I told you, we have AI program teaching you about AI. And more importantly, it is how can you use AI to promote and market these digital products for you. Yes, there is a learning curve. Yes, there is something good, but there is an AI program. There is a way that you need to learn. That is $97. And then we have tech setup to set up the website, connect everything, to have your website running. That package goes for. We add that small fee of $40. So this way, now you have got your website set up, everything up and running for just $40. So you find that this package, the small package here, will be 318, which is about 41. You will take 41 and 40. So that is the Launchpad program from the digital growth community. So this way now you can go to tell what is the differences between all these programs. The reason why I'm giving you this information is so that you can know and also you can use it in your community. All right? When someone tells you, tell me the differences between them. Understand? Yeah. What is the differences? What is the difference between this and this one? Ya kwanza, ya pili, ya tatu. What is the difference? Someone wants to tell the difference so that you can make an informed decision. So understand that is what the difference is all about. Let me go to the second one called passive daily pay blueprint. So this is a program of passive daily pay blueprint. So we call it passive daily pay blueprint. So now we have passive daily pay. So passive daily pay, you have got access. The number one is that you have access to 75 modules so that you can learn them. To go through the modules, you require 26 hours to complete so that you're able to go through the modules. You require 26 hours. Here, you have two income streams. You have two income streams there. So in other words, it means you have got two packages that you are promoting, right? Hey, hello, monitor. Okay. Niko na workshop naendelea saa hii. Yeah, I'll call you back. Thank you, Teresa. So now you get two income streams, meaning you have got here 100 and you have got here 300. So itself is $300, but it unlocks the 100. That is why we call it a package, because it unlocks those ones which are below it. Then it comes with a ready-made website. This website that has already been created. You acquire this website with yours. All right. You're going to unlock unlimited mentorship. Unlock unlimited mentorship from that program. You're also going to get passive daily pay blueprint. The program of passive daily pay, that is the program itself, the passive daily pay. The program itself is $300. Not in dollars, but I will convert for you looking at shillings at the bottom. The admin is $39. The domain fee is $42. Then there is an AI program that goes for $97. Then you have tech setup to set up your website, $40. 518 or 67 one. So we call it package 2. Package 2 because it has 2 packages or it has 2 programs. Very well. Then we have package 3, then we have package 4 and package 5. But let me ask you, what are you noticing about these packages? What is the main difference between them? Yeah?
I think the difference is the modules.
The modules.
The hours and also the packaging, the first program is income stream.
Yeah.
And then the second one, the second one has two.
Correct.
300 and 100.
Yes. That is really the main difference. It is true. So in other words, like I said, it's learn as you earn. When you have a smaller package, your learning is limited and your earning is limited. When you have a higher package, your learning is higher. You see, so really you realize that as packages, they go rising like that. I think it is more practical even in real world. When someone has done a certificate course, how much will they earn? Compared to someone who has done a degree, compared to someone who has done a master's. Isn't it? So they are a lot more income depending on how much they have learned. Yeah. Therefore, more knowledge means that you have more value. And therefore, if your value is higher, it means you attract more money. Is that true? So I want us to notice that. So let me go to the other program. The other program is Digital Mastery. That you can tell what is this program, what are the elements, what does it contain, you know. Yeah, it will help you to actually know better. So the Digital Mastery program, what does it come with? So this Digital Mastery program, you have got or you are going to have access to 90. So you can learn. Then the amount of time you require to complete. This one you require a total of 36 hours. 36 hours. It has 3 streams of income. It has 3 streams of income. It comes with a ready-made website. So this is a website that is already created. So it will come with an already created website, which is a good thing to have a website of your own, isn't it? Yeah, because now, let me connect. Let me try to provide some. So much. Haya. We are going to get a ready-made website. Unlock unlimited mentorship. So you are able to get adequate mentorship. Here we are also going to gain membership. Member. Membership to supportive community. So digital mastery program. That program alone is $600. Then you have admin. The name of the website. If you go to all the packages, is 42. So that package attracts an amazing discount. It is free to set up your website. So there's a website that you're going to enjoy there. And therefore the total package goes for 778 or 101. But that's the 3-stream package. The other package is called Legacy Builders. The Legacy Builders program. This one, you have access to 144 modules. And by the way, the first thing when you join this program is to go through the modules. Alright? Have you realized some difference after learning that? You notice a big difference, isn't it? So the modules is very important. You call it a 4 income streams package. Has for from 100 to 300, 6, 9. So you have 4 streams of earning. So you are earning from 4 streams of income. Comes with a ready-made website. You unlock unlimited mentorship. And then you're going to gain membership. You are supportive community. So the program itself So total for this comes to 10, 78, 140, 140. So it is now that the picture becomes clearer when you explain it like this. Remember, even when you are selling, every person needs clarity. There's no one who joins a program blindly. And what builds clarity? Information. So the first person to have this information on their fingertips is you. It's you. You must have this information on your fingertips. And that's why we create content. The reason why we create a lot of content is because we are responding and answering to as many questions as possible. We are responding to these questions, answering these questions, and having these questions answered, right? So that is the first thing that you do. So if somebody asks you, like, how many programs do you have? And what is the difference between these programs and how should we respond to them? The first thing to do is to make sure that you have the details on the internet. That's why I'm sharing this with you. So knowing what is the element of this program and how much benefit do you get. You get it from them. This way is the benefit to the end user. They must know, like, what am I going to be getting in return from this program? Then finally, I want to show you the fourth package, which is called the legacy investment. Yeah? So you have it in your fingertips. And then next, we are going to look at what steps do you take for it to be sold. How should you resell it? What is the procedure? Okay, so that we understand how do we do this. So the other one is called legacy bundle. It's called Legacy Builders Bundle. So, what this program gives you is they give you freedom. They give you the freedom. I want you to imagine that once you have this program, you are on your journey to attaining freedom. Time freedom. To spend time with the people that you love without having to worry. Financial freedom. Without having to check the cost and the prices of items. When you go everywhere, you have to check how much does it cost. You know, it is so psychological. But with this program, you get financial freedom. You also have geographical freedom. It's a business that allows you to work from anywhere in the world. So as you go through it, I want you to see them as your freedom vehicles. They're the vehicles that you board, and you board these vehicles, and they'll take you to the freedom place you want to go. And yes, you surely arrive, as long as you don't arrive along the way. But they'll actually make you arrive to the freedom that you want. What does it come in? So this program, the Legacy Builders Bundle, you have got access to 185 modules. So 185 modules. Then Legacy Builders Bundle, you require 46 hours to complete. Then you are also going to get, so you are going to access 185 modules. You will require 46 hours to complete. Here you have 5 income streams. 5 income streams. By 5 income streams, I'm referring to $100, 300, 600, 900, and 1400. So that is what we refer to as 5 income streams. Sorry? Wow, the time, yeah? This one, it should be 52, sorry. Rectify the 52. And then this program comes with 5 income streams and comes with a already created website. It's already created website. This is a website that has already been included work. It's already been created and it is working for you. And another benefit of this program is that this program you are actually going to get you're going to unlock VIP coaching. So you're going to get VIP coaching. When you get this program, you have VIP coaching. Yeah, isn't it? Then you're also going to join private community. So you join a private community or peer mentorship. So this program, the legacy bundle program, gives you 1400 or you unlock it with 1400. The admin fee for this program is $69. The name of your website, that is the domain, is 42. It has AI program in it, $97. Setup is free. You get free website setup. From $600 and above, you actually enjoy free website setup. Yeah? No cost. Total for this package is 1608. Same as so in other words, now you have the programs. What next? Getting the programs. What next? So let's say you have chosen your program and you have settled for your program. What should you do next? So there are very simple steps to go through. Very simple steps. Number one is that the first thing to do is go through the learning. We call it the blueprint. So go through your blueprint. The blueprint is these modules. That's the first thing. That is why you start, have your website up and running. Have the website up and running. So this is your own website. If you have set it up for you, just make sure it is up and running. It is your shop. A website is your online shop. Then after that, this is now where you carry or perform your daily activities. So now from there, you can enjoy your fast from any point. what are these activities are you doing? Right? What are the activities are you doing? So these daily activities, we call them income, earning, activities. Actually, the activities that you do, the things you are expected to do. Now, you'll be taught how to do it. That is the good thing about it. But you are the one who should be able to do it, to do them. No one is going to do them for you. So, what are these activities? One of them is the copy and paste. Paste of free and so copy and paste the free ads. It's an activity. One of the activities that you do is copy and pasting free ads. What does it involve? How do you do it? I'll share with you right now. The other activity you do is content creation. Content creation. Whereby you create and you post on social media. You are carrying out those activities, process of creating content, so content creation. So you are creating content, people see the content, and they get interested, and they go to your website. You see, so content creation is very important. The other one is live streaming. In fact, I have added another activity that you can also do. Okay? You can also use what we call word of mouth. Once you get the confidence, you can use word of mouth. See, it is your mouth anyway. If you are given platforms to speak, let's say, for example, you can see digital marketing. That alone is going to create curiosity. So use word of mouth. Use word of mouth. This way, when you have a group of people, you tell them, I am doing digital marketing. Use word of mouth. And then the moment you share and you say, my website, one is going through the status, and everybody is getting curious to know. I had someone who is a pastor, very big church, right? And he was like, can I introduce my members to this business? I was like, yes. You will keep 100% for all the sign-ups. And you have a big audience, and they trust you. And since you're not doing a business behind the scenes, you're not doing a business that is scammy and it is not clear, why will they not trust you? Isn't it? So I told him, he told me, by the way, wachana na social media kila kitu. Mimi naanzia na word of mouth. So today he has a seminar for men. And he told me, among my agendas is digital marketing. Because these same men are already struggling to provide for their family. These same men are already stuck in jobs and they don't have time for their loved ones. These same men, they have got debt in the bank, they don't know how to pay. If I can tell them about digital marketing, I'll be helping them. So today in the seminar, among his agendas, is digital marketing. And he told me the next time I have a seminar, I will also invite you. You go and speak. So use word of mouth. Even if you don't know so many people, the few you know, you never know. Out of 10, you might help 2. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yeah.
So another way to drive traffic is word of mouth. Now, when Madam Joyce is one person I know who loves walking. How are you? Good to see you. She's my student. I have my students also among us here. And she loves walking. When you're walking with the ladies, when you're walking, tell them about it. Just say it like the way you would spread some seeds out here. You just say it. Someone will sit back and think, by the way, someone mentioned something about digital marketing. Right? In that way, you never know who you can help. So word of mouth. So those are the activities. So this is how it would look like. Before we do them, one day I want us to do each one of them practically, so you can see it. And that way, you will be able to see how it's being done. The hardest thing now is you yourself if you are not able to do them. Me, I'll do all of them. And I'll show you this is how you do it, this is how you do this one, this one, this one. You see with your own eyes. When you go back and you don't do, is it my fault? Not me, I've told you, isn't it? I don't get kicked. I was awarded as the best digital coach of the year. Because I'm not getting kicked in anything. I'm telling you everything the way it is. The way it is. If you fail to do it, please. Me, I've watched my, it's like Jesus. I've taught you the gospel. I've shown you the way to heaven. If you fail to go, don't blame me. Is that okay? Is that true? So how does it look like? First of all, when you do these activities, okay, to avoid too much explanation because it is a people's business. I call this is a non-tech business. Biashara haihusu tech. It is a non-tech business. Instead, it is a people's business. So what do? To avoid a lot of explanation and a lot of talking all the time, that is why we have a website. Your website is a system. It has very simple pages, right? In fact, it's only 3 pages. Your website will have 3 pages like that. That is how your website looks. Simple and straightforward. Okay? And what you do is that you come on this website, right? You're coming on this website, and we call it a website that is automated. It has a word, automated website. Why do we call it automated? Because this website is going to work for you day and night, and it never stops working. So the first page, these are pages of the website, the sites. Page 1, it is called a capture page. It's called a capture page. And what this capture page does, it captures the email of the visitor. So you're going to be getting visitors to that website. It captures the email. Why are we capturing the email? So that we can do email marketing. We will send an automated email follow-up. An automated email follow-up. So this is the first email, the second email. Okay? So automated email follow-ups. That email follow-up, like that. So that is the reason why we are capturing the email as a contact information. Then we go to the second page. We go to the video page, right? Karibu tu. Okay. Karibu. Haya. So we have So you have the first page, which is the capture page. Then you have the video page. This is for the purpose of providing more information. That is how you put a video. It is not just a video that is there, and I actually want to show you how it looks like. It is not just a video that we have here. We also have more information, educating the visitor of your website on your behalf. And then from the video page, we come here now. This is where we find the digital product because you have been given the full rights. I want to use your laptop to show this. Do you have your laptop? Let me use your laptop. So let me show you how your website operates so you understand that your website is your tool. Your website is your it is the one that gives you the ability to promote and make money on it. Because without a website, you'll be wasting time. So you don't want to waste any time here. So let me use your laptop and I'll show you this. Okay, so how does a website look like? Karibuni sana wageni. Maybe we can do a quick introduction to Juan Silvio. Yeah, I'm Peter. Peter. Yes. Very well. Thank you for joining us. Kutoka pande gani? Oh, timu ya Go. Oh,